A lot has been happening with OnePlus of late, but let's face it, phones like the OnePlus 10R or even the OnePlus 9RT were good smartphones. So when I heard about the launch of the OnePlus 10R, I was kind of looking forward to it. But when this finally arrived, I was kind of speechless, and not in a good way. I mean, just look at this phone. This can't be OnePlus. I mean, this does not look like a OnePlus phone, does it? See, no matter what your opinion of OnePlus phones is, I think you will agree when I say that almost all OnePlus phones looked elegant and premium. Be it the 9 series, the 8 series or the 7 series, OnePlus phones have always looked classy. But this, I can't say the same about the OnePlus 10R. Just look at the OnePlus 10R, it has these lines on the back, which is something I would expect Realme and Oppo to do, not OnePlus. It's not just this weird pattern. Look at the camera bump, which first of all looks super ugly. I mean, it makes the OnePlus 10 Pro look kind of good. Now, it's not just the looks. This glass module is a huge fingerprint magnet. This is how it looks like after you've used the phone for a bit. Honestly, it looks kind of cheap. Now, these apart, the whole boxy design is not something you associate with OnePlus. I get it, everyone's moving to flat size like on the iPhone, but on the iPhone, it looks good because it's metal. The OnePlus 10R has a plastic frame which makes it look and feel like a budget phone. And even though this is only 8.2mm thick, it looks and feels like a very thick phone. Plus, over the frame, you can see the screen kind of bulging out, which makes it look even more uneven. The point is, this whole design just does not look OnePlus-like. I mean, here's the OnePlus 9RT next to the OnePlus 10R, and it's kind of obvious. The 9RT looks way more premium, and it looks like a phone that costs 40k, and the 10R looks like a phone that would be around 20k. Forget the 9RT, just put the 10R next to any recent OnePlus phone, and it will always stand out, and not in a good way. Now, maybe you are in a forgiving mood, sir. Like, it's fine. It's just the looks. Who cares? I'll put a case on it. It's fine. But how will you forgive OnePlus for not putting in the iconic alert slider in a 40,000 rupee phone? Yes, this phone does not have the alert slider. I was just not expecting this. I know, hurts. It's like OnePlus does not want to be liked anymore. See, the problem is the OnePlus 10R is a wholly unoriginal smartphone. I think you already know this, but the OnePlus 10R is basically the Realme GT Neo3 rebranded. As you can see from this comparison, the OnePlus 10R is basically the same phone as the GT Neo3, same display, same cameras, same battery, same 80 watt and 150 watt chargers. So let me save you some time and only talk about what's different in this phone. So first of all, the OnePlus 10R has the Dimensity 8100 Max chipset, which is basically the 8100 with some behind the scene changes from OnePlus and MediaTek. Now, according to OnePlus, the Max variant of the Dimensity 8100 brings better thermals, lower power usage and better GPU performance. Now, when I ran some benchmarks on the 10R, it actually scored lower than the GT Neo3 in Antutu as well as Geekbench. It did do better in the 3D Mark test, so maybe the GPU is actually faster on the Max variant. I also ran the CPU throttling test app on the 10R and the GT Neo3, and in the 30 minutes 50 threads test, both the phones did well, as you can see from the scores. I also checked the temperatures and they were both pretty normal, but the 10R lost more battery. I started the test with both phones on 100% and the 10R lost 11% battery, while the GT Neo3 lost just 8%, so I don't think the Max optimization is making a big difference here. Now, another area where the OnePlus 10R is different is the software. I mean, the software looks the same because Oxygen OS 12 is basically ColorOS, which is basically Realme UI. But the difference is in terms of bloatware and ads. The GT Neo3 comes with a ton of bloatware apps. The 10R is a lot cleaner compared to that. There's only Netflix and Spotify. The GT Neo3 also has these ads on the lock screen. The 10R does not. The 10R is also promised to get 3 major Android updates and 4 years of security patches, which is better than what Realme promised for the GT Neo3. The one last difference between these two phones is the pricing. The GT Neo3 is priced 2,000 less than the OnePlus 10R. Look, OnePlus phones have always been Oppo phones rebranded. We all know that, and we've been fine with it because OnePlus used to take Oppo phones, make some good changes to it, and launch it at good, affordable prices. The OnePlus 10R is the opposite of that. This is just a bad rebranding of the GT Neo3 with higher pricing, and I don't really know what's going on here. To be very honest, this is not an outright bad phone. It is decent-ish, but it just does not feel like a OnePlus smartphone, maybe because of its unsettling design choices, higher than competition pricing, and cutting down on iconic differentiations such as the useful alert slider. Overall, there's just one thought going in my head about this phone. This can't be OnePlus. Honestly, I really want to know what you guys think of the OnePlus 10R at this price, this design, and yeah, comment down below your thoughts on this phone. Give this video a like, make sure to share it, and subscribe to our channel for more amazing tech videos. That's me signing off. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Ew. दोनों ही बेकार है.
This is the Pitaka Mag Easy Slider.